Well, Fox is back into the Nightmare Zone episode, geez, 72. Man, that's a lot of episodes. Got a shout out for Ward Style, pretty long time viewer, about as long as I remember. I mean, I guess I could remember back into Stardew Valley when I was just kind of getting started practicing, but he wanted to shout out to his son, Hank, who is apparently going to be learning from the fox. That's probably a bad idea, because that means you'll be teaching him how to be a massive jerkbag. And, I mean, unless that's part of the strategy to educate one's family members in the way of jerkbaggery. But, you know, who knows? It might turn out for the better. Or it might turn out for the worse. It might turn out horribly. Who knows? Anyways, here we are, back in Nightmare Zone. I don't remember what I was doing last, so this is probably going to be an episode of me getting reacquainted with the game.
Yo, I'm in some shit. Need a little help.
Right off the bat, somebody needs help, apparently. Oh, he doesn't need help. He'll be fine. He's the guy who's trying to solo the Plague Art. I can't remember if this guy's tired or not, so let's just not use him. And instead we'll use Mackie and save some gas. It looks like there are no quests or really anything. We have this. Okay, we have some infestations to clear. Time to go burn some zombies. This is supposed to be my designated zombie burner, too. If I recall correctly, I designed this guy to specifically be someone who would be able to burn zombies efficiently. So let's go ahead and, well, I don't need that many rolls of firecrackers or pyro munitions.
Our zombie traps are failing. I knew this was too good to last.
I'm gonna keep using this gun just because people want to see me use guns, so fine, we'll use guns. I need a pyro launcher. Take this one. It does have a suppressor. Now I need my zombie burning devices. Probably need more than that. Okay, let's get building some zombie burning devices. One of these. And so we're not going to get all of the fuel bombs here because we don't have the mixing machine equipped, but I don't feel like waiting for it to be equipped. What I probably should do is just have a stockpile of them. And you could see the difference between... If I had resourcefulness, we would have 2 extra inventory slots, because these fuel bombs would stack and those rolls of firecrackers would stack.
Some help over here.
Okay, now everyone's asking for help. It looked like they were just asleep on the job. And by that I mean asleep on the job of asking for help all the time. So these guys are unproven. I don't know, so in other words, we're not sure if we even want to. Let's go ahead and get a fuel ruck and just put it in the back in the event I want to give it to him. Got these nosy zombies right off the bat. That's fine. Let our allies deal with them. Go ahead and pull out a fuel. It's funny, I haven't had to go all Azrael on anyone in a little bit. Actually, at all. I don't think I have rejected a single community just yet. Oh. Well, you can always put that one back in. You put this in. You put that in. There we go. Oh, this thing needs a repair. It lost the door. When did it lose the door? Yeah, I don't remember anything that happened. This is the catch-up episode. I gotta record 2 episodes today, and then I gotta catch up on the comments section. Like, that's basically today's agenda. Today's the catch-up episode. Wait. Oh, we didn't... Forgot how to play for a moment. That's what you take one day off and you forget how to play. Jeez. So... I guess we'll burn that infestation first, because that's next to the objective over there for those weirdo guys. Maybe this will be the resolution of their story, because, like I said, I don't remember ever doing their story. One thing I've learned about YouTube is that time is a really important resource. You take time away from one thing. If you take time to do one thing, you take time away from doing another, and more so than really any other time, I've really felt it on YouTube. You take a day off of YouTube and you're like, okay, now I gotta record double the amount of episodes in order to get back on track. So you really feel each hour when you're working on YouTube. Just because, you know, an hour spent here is not an hour spent there. Hey, where's the ramp? We'll also talk a little bit about the challenges.
Reaching out to our brothers and sisters in the greater Houston area.
But first, I want to clean some of this up a bit.
Praying for you. Keep the faith.
Oh, that was a miss. Ah, thought they would have given me that one. Why is it the screamer coming out? Oh, they're actually going back into the building. Okay. Oh wait, I can sprint. I'm gonna assume that the screamer is...
Good stuff here.
Nope, he wasn't there that time.
Before.
Got him.
Looks like this infestation bullshit is now yesterday's news.
All these nosy people suddenly.
That won't work.
That's another glitch they need to deal with, is every time you, well, not every time, but when you grab people, sometimes it'll tell you that you can't grab them when clearly you can. Okay, let's go see what these guys want.
Can someone aid us? We're being overwhelmed.
Stay alive, okay?
Okay, I guess we just have to defend. This guy here is just going to get on my nerves, so we're just going to get rid of him before it distracts me. I wonder how big this attack is going to be. Oh wow. Let's call in the sniper support.
I'd feel better out here with a sniper watching over me.
I got this.
It's gonna be kind of hard to protect them if they just willingly get inside of the bloater gas. Okay. Still got the 100 influence for it, so we paid off our...
That was tough, but we did it. I thought we were dead for sure.
Have you figured out yet that your plan is extremely crazy?
That was tough, but we did it.
That's his response.
Guess I'll see you around then.
These guys are definitely crazy. Do I get anything from them now? Like, in a shocking turn of events, the plan went horribly wrong. They need your help. What do we get from these guys?
What's up?
Oh man,
You
sneeze.
ready to start dealing?
Okay.
Enter and be welcome, friend.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we could buy the samples from them. They're really cheap. That seemed like, what's the point of these guys? Like, what? I don't understand what you get from them. It seems like you get nothing from them. It's like they don't provide like a bonus. Like, what do they do?
Okay, I'm out. You can take this from here.
So let's go see those guys who want the fuel and see. All right, I'm gonna leave that well and sample behind. I'm impatient right now. Let's see. Let's go see if those guys are worth anything. Fortunately, we have a base nearby, so I can reject them and potentially gas them if I have to. But first, we'll see if they have any use to me. I don't even know what to do. I don't even think I can threaten those zombie, like, lab rat guys. I can't even, like, I can't do anything to them. Unless maybe the quest isn't done yet. Maybe there's another stage after this. Overall, the whole thing just kind of confuses me. I just don't understand. One thing I will say I like is I like logging into a game that's in the daytime. It's one of my favorite things. I wish every time I logged in the game it was daytime. I don't mind playing at night, but something about logging into night just always puts me in a bad mood. So, I guess we'll talk about the challenge. The run around the thing, the run around the map challenge. Some people were mad that I brought all those supplies with me. I think that's the same kind of issue of like people wanting me to use a gun without a silencer like all the time. I think it's just a lack of understanding the game mechanics. But what people want me to do is basically do the lap with basically nothing, with no supplies at all. And I think that's just the lack of understanding of how the game mechanics would work, because I don't think that's impossible, but it's basically, I would have to record it and just speak over the recording. Like, it wouldn't be a live record. There wouldn't be a live reaction, because it would be a video of me just sneaking around the perimeter of the, Oh wait, let's listen to this.
I think they're my ticket out of here. Wish me luck.
More stuff from Cammy. But, and the reason for that isn't because like, oh, what, you can't handle the zombies? No, it's literally because if you don't have any supplies at all, that means you cannot run, because you'll just constantly run out of stamina. That means the lap is going to take a long time, and if the lap takes a long time, then you're going to get tired. You're going to get fatigued from lack of sleep. And once you get fatigued from lack of sleep, you're going to have no stamina. Your stamina penalty is going to max out. And once your stamina penalty maxes out, you won't be able to outrun any zombies. The only thing you'll be able to outrun are bloaters and screamers. And at that point, it just wouldn't be possible unless you just never get the attention of any zombies. That would be the only way to do it at that point. In other words, you would have to sneak through it. And that's why I don't think it would be as fun as the way people might expect it to go. It's not going to be like, oh man, this is going to be like such an action-packed thing. No, it's, if you actually want to attempt to do it, it's going to be a whole bunch of sneaking around, because you wouldn't be able to do the lap quickly enough. Now, we're not guaranteedly going to gas these guys, but we are going to at least bring the gear. And that's the issue with the, like, no supplies challenge. I think it can be done, and if people really want to see it, I will attempt to do it, and like I said, I'll have to just speed up the track, or speed up the video really, so that it's going probably about, like, 5 times faster, so that it's actually tolerable. But otherwise, like, I think the people asking for it, it's just a lack of understanding of the game mechanics. It's like, it's not going to be as fun as you think it's going to be. So let's see who these guys are.
Oh, hi there.
So, you ready
What do
to
you
start
sell?
dealing?
Okay.
Nothing.
Oh, hi there.
Learn. Craftsmanship? That could be interesting, since there was a test people wanted to see
Around, I
with
guess.
craftsmanship. Learn. Construction. Oh, this person has construction. Okay. We'll take them.
Later.
Let me go get a fuel. So, the reason construction is relevant, people wanted me to test to see if dismantling parts is more efficient with a construction, because apparently you get a bonus for it. And that's perfect. We'll actually get to see, by recruiting this person, we'll get to see just that.
Hi there.
It's you?
Going.
Oh, of course, it's the last person of the three.
Nice to know you got my back.
Let's see what they're selling now that they're gonna turn friendly. Herd friendly. Interesting. Maybe it's just late. Or maybe they are one that won't turn friendly? Normally, the people who don't become friendly are asking for building materials. Normally, they're like, oh, you're hogging all the building materials because you're a big, dumb jerk. You need to share materials, you big, dumb jerk. These guys want fuel, so they should have been a normal, everyday community. I think the game might just be not updating. Let's go get our zombie burning gear back. We need these and these, and might as well get a few more bullets. Actually, starting to run out of the 556. Target is over here. Fortunately, there is a pathway that leads there. As for, so in other words, like, what's the deal with using a gun without a silencer? Well, if you don't use a silencer on your guns are insanely loud in Nightmare Zone, and the end result is you're just going to be fighting zombies all day, and you're just going to run out of ammo, and it might be temporarily action-packed, but what's going to happen is you're just going to run out of ammo, and then it won't be action-packed anymore, because then you'll have to go back to using a crossbow, because you've made so much noise that you're just stuck fighting zombies all day, and it's just going to be very ammo inefficient. I mean, like, I'll still do it. Like, if people want to see me not put a silencer on the weapons, I'll still do it, but I don't think it's going to be as like, oh man, it's going to be so action-packed attempting to do missions without a silencer, when in reality it's just going to be get stuck fighting zombies until you're out of ammo.
That shut you the fuck up.
Yeah, I do want to save a little ammo here, so... Let's go ahead and roast these guys. Let me take the zoom off so it doesn't throw off my aim on the throw. Good. Let's get the second one. Another thing I'm always asked is, why don't I run the zombies over with the car? And the reason for that is because most of the time it's going to take longer. And that's because it makes a lot of noise and it attracts more zombies. Got a lot of zombies in this area.
Can't do it.
Those are probably, that's probably a double horde of plague zombies, so we could probably burn them for opportunity to get samples. Is that a jug I heard? It's funny that the firecrackers barely make noise compared to... Yeah, we got a jug horde here. So, I believe the reason why the Juggernaut pounds the ground, in hindsight, is because I think that's the Juggernaut's version of putting the fire out.
Make sure there's a sniper watching my back, okay?
I'll handle it.
We'll have our sniper bring this guy down. Get our influence back, plus the samples from him. Not too bad overall. Oh, he got the screamer for us. Very nice. Let's just get them all into one spot.
Fucking plague zombies must think they own this town.
Okay, we're clear. And that means we have all of our basic objectives down, and I think I've got a hang of the situation on the map, so I guess we could go test out more critical response weapons. Right here looks good. We got a pair of plague guards next to each other. And I believe that we have restocked our samples enough to actually begin this again.
You can take this from here.
We're running out of weapons to try out as well. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. It means that we're making progress. How's our influence? 9,000? That means we got to spend something pretty soon. Darn. I was hoping I'd get some free influence there by running them over. I keep forgetting that you have to go past that part because the railing blocks you. Okay, I believe some of the only guns left are the pistols, but let's just take a quick stock of things. Fortunately, they have a indicator on them, so we... Oh, God. Another quiet one. He's like the super stealth zombie. Like, I saw him out of my peripheral vision. I'm just like, what the heck is that? Okay, so we've used the SWAT. We've used the M950. We have used the UMP. We have not used this gun, so let's just put it in our inventory temporarily. In fact, let me just equip it. We used the backup bossy. We haven't used this gun or this gun. Okay, so these are the remaining weapons. This is 9mm. Okay, these are all 9mm. How much 9mm ammo do we have? Not a lot. So we're gonna need to pull this out and put in our handgun mod. That'll take a minute and a half. While we're here, let's just activate some of these things. We're gonna use the scent block, so we won't need to add on anything like a silencer or anything like that. We need to make a scent block. Let's check our supply. Yeah, 82, okay. Good. But we don't need 3. We're gonna need a ton of this ammo, though. Like, that's probably not going to cut it. I'm pretty confident that's not going to cut it. Weapon doesn't seem too bad. It definitely has a lot, like my thumb is off the right thumbstick, so this is the amount of sway it has, so it's clearly not going to be quite as good as the police sniper rifle because of the sway, but it seems like it should be an okay weapon. I think this is what we want to use. I'm waiting for this to get installed, though, because we really are going to need that ammo. And then we will give it a shot. I think I will also activate this. No, I don't need to activate that. We're going to be fine. So let's make some ammo. Ammo. Pretty efficient. Makes 70 rounds with the knowledge of munitions. So pretty good. Where's 9mm? Okay, right here. There we go. Now we're carrying quite a bit of ammo. And we will probably consume a stack, meaning we should have room for the plague samples, because we need to make sure that we're picking up the plague samples. I need to heal myself. Let's just use a bandage. I thought it was going to rain in real life, but it looks like I dodged it, which is nice because the rain interferes with my internet. People are having a lot of trouble activating their scent block. There definitely seems to be a glitch with it. Hopefully I will not have that problem. One of the workarounds has been to activate it while in a car.
Okay, well that's
But fortunately it did work. Just run around, and it's probably going to be in the... Since I didn't see it in the living room, it's probably going to be in the... Either in the kitchen...
The heat, it's the humidity.
And it's one of these ones in there. Okay. We just have to get rid of some of these guys. Because they're just going to continuously interfere. Okay. So this does not have any other fire mode except single, so here we go. I like the sound it makes.
Time to reload.
If you need something, I've got stuff to trade.
Reload isn't too bad. Shoots as fast as I can pull the trigger, so let's shoot really fast.
I'm sorry, are you hurting? We'll have some more.
Bunch of guys annoying me. That wasn't too bad. I would say that the speed on that was acceptable. Like I mean, it wasn't amazing, but it was acceptable. What else do I want to take from this? Do I want that? Scraps for barely anything. We want the rucksack. I'll take a painkiller. I'll take this. Med kits are pretty useful. I'm gonna grab the med kit.
Loader ahead.
Give him the slicination treatment. Put this in the back, and that too. And now we'll hit the next one at the brick bungalow. That weapon definitely performed a little better than I thought. I thought it was going to be, you know, one of these kind of like highly inefficient pea shooter types, but let's unload the ammo from this and use this one. Yeah, why not?
A lot of trash in here, but nothing I can use.
We've got about 70 or 80 bullets. Couldn't do the quick maths in time.
Way too loud.
Okay, so here it is in the living room. Obviously, lower capacity means we will have to reload more frequently.
Can't do it.
We also have the feral. which means we will need to ignite him real quick. Really, they didn't come out. There he is. Did the firework just reflect off them? Hopefully that isn't... Okay, yeah, it's far enough away from the plague art. Okay, we got him. So what we could do now is probably shoot through the... Which one were we using? I can't remember which one we were using. I'll know once I compare the two weapons. We were using this one. Because it had a... No, we were using this one because it had lower capacity. And now I'm getting attacked by another feral. Jeez. And he's running away from me on top of it. Got one of these Sonic the Ferals.
Damn, I'm good.
Did we already kill him? Is that why he was bragging? And our scent block is wearing off due to the confusion of me not knowing which weapon to use, so let's go back to our nearby outpost. Got confused on what weapon I'm using. But I remember now because it wasn't the higher capacity pistol, so that is the way I remember it. Fortunately, our outpost is really close by. This is also an opportunity to refuel. We'll probably have to kill yet another. Does this guy have gunslinging? No, he has weapon handling. I guess that means we can also put some of the stuff in the trunk away. And we can make another batch of 9mm rounds. Go ahead and do that. Oh, we also need to activate this. They're a little off sync now, but what can you do? Okay, we need a ton of 9mm rounds. You can put this away, that away, bring more ammo, bring a scent block. This is why I've been using up all my scent block to begin with. Use one of these since we're going to have a pretty high infection after that. This is the one we're using. So one of the tests I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do a little bit of daybreak. Maybe I'll do it today. And what I'm going to do is get the Clio Accelerator, which is basically the most powerful damage increasing mod. And what we'll do is we'll just pick out some of the crappiest weapons, the lowest damage weapons in the game, and see how effective they are when... Really? The answer is yes, really.
Clearing up these plague hearts should be top priority.
We're just gonna drive with the gas. It's like, who cares? To be honest, let's use medical advice.
Can somebody walk me through some first aid?
Stay calm and I'll walk you through some first aid.
Scent block is on. Try to be quiet for a change. Let's also take that and begin dealing with this thing. Okay, we do have the feral.
Sorry, are you hurting? We'll have some more.
Feral still hasn't gotten here yet.
Everything the sheriff did for us. So we dropped off.
Okay, there's the feral. Let's burn him. That's a lot of zombies right there. Okay, now we can switch back to this pistol. This is the one we were using. They already broke the window here, so I don't have to worry about making noise.
Okay, that's bad.
Oh, this pistol's falling apart. That's not a good sign. And I have weapons handling on top of that. There we
Learn
go.
how to fight.
He wants the, like, immobile object to learn to fight. Okay. Whatever you say, Mackie. Can't get any peace or quiet.
Damn, I'm tired.
One of the problems with this weapon is that it's very tiring to use. It doesn't have the best easy use rating. See if any of these guys out here, the many plague zombies we burned, one of them is bound to have a...
Looks like nobody cleaned this.
Honestly, I'm kind of amazed by how much we've already accomplished.
Okay. Samples for sure. Definitely want the willies. Give me those. Give me those. I think we can leave the rest of it behind. This pistol definitely wasn't able to hold out. Even with us having maximum skill in weapons handling, it still was breaking down, so... Definitely not a weapon you would want to use against plague arts. At the same time, though, I don't think anyone would expect to use this kind of weapon against a plague art in the first place, so we're not going to hold it against the pistol for that. The wrong tool for the job. Then again, I don't even know what the point of that pistol is to begin with. It's just another 9mm pistol, not a whole lot to say about it. I believe another quest popped up. We got a wandering trader, so let's go ahead and respond to that. And we'll also probably want to give Mackie a break since he did get beat up. And he's been out for a while, so he's probably getting tired. Wait, I want to keep the pyro launcher. Never know when something dumb is going to happen. With this game, dumb things can happen. Go bring out our sniper rifle, which is the trusty weapon we've been using. It's definitely one of the more valuable items. Little bit of a drive, unfortunately, but hey, what can you do? I guess you could ignore it, but that wouldn't be fun. Let's see what he's got for sale. Oh. Didn't get lucky on the first pass, but did get lucky on the second pass. So it looks like everyone was on the same... I said I was going to talk a little bit about rain. It looks like everyone is basically on the same wavelength for rain. There are a few people who are... that basically they don't think rain is as important as some of the other elements in the game. And you know, I'm not necessarily against that. I think there are a lot of things that State of Decay could use, and rain is not necessarily the most important. The issue, though, with rain is that it presents a lot of opportunities, because I don't think people want them to just add rain in. I think they want them to add rain and rain-based mechanics. Because the rain, it's not just going to... Well, I didn't even know there was water in Drucker County. Well, that's interesting. Water in Drucker County. But it's not just that people want rain. It's that they also want mechanics based around rain. Because that would make the game... Oh, now that I talked about water, now we're getting water all the time. Yep, so Mackie is now tired, which makes it a little dangerous to operate. Let's go stealth. And try our best to not use our stamina at the moment. What is the computer doing? Like, why would you stop attacking? Just keep swinging. Keep attacking. Nothing to it.
Hello.
It's a Independence
I got a
Day's...
feeling you and me can do
Oh,
business.
looks like I gotta turn my computer volume off. Got a message from Dang Boy. Sent me an invite to chat. Oh, now we just got attacked by... So shout out to Dang Boy. I typically do not respond to Xbox messages. That is, I know I keep saying that, but
Okay.
people keep sending them. I don't think we want anything here. I mean, we could take the pyro launcher, and I guess we could take the ammo, but I don't think we want anything else. We need to get home, though, because Mackie needs a break. He did good work anyways. He burned all those infestations, did a quest, destroyed the 2 plague guards, tested some of the critical response weapons, and on top of that, him taking a break. Not even a big deal. Our home base is very close by. But yeah, like, if they just add in rain on its own, I still think that would be very helpful for making the game less repetitive looking. This is a world that you're basically trapped in, and the game is intended to be played for a really long time, and the game just gets extremely repetitive, both in terms of gameplay and in terms of visual appearance. Your characters are stuck with the same appearances. The land never changes. There's no evolution to the world, and it just gets very, very tiresome. Apparently we angered a juggernaut.
I'm back.
But what would really make rain interesting is if they built rain-based mechanics around it. That's also why people want seasons. Like, they don't just want the weather to change for the sake of the weather changing. They want mechanics based around the changing of the weather, the changing of the seasons. But who are we gonna use? Who needs to level up? Eric does.
Place actually feels like home to me.
Have they not killed that juggernaut yet? I mean, that would require accuracy. Accuracy is not the strong point of these guys. Oh, wait, somebody got him. Take the samples. Oh, it was Mackie. Look at that. Mackie, tired, just got on break and still doing the job. So let's go ahead and bring out... I probably should have just dropped these on. Nah, I shouldn't have. There's this juggernaut attacking.
We keep this up, I'm buying everyone a beer.
Where's that brand new pyro? Well, here it is. Let's go secure the base, since obviously we've got a whole bunch of jerks attacking. Wow. Let's lure these guys in and deal with them. Looks like that's going to happen either way. We've got a horde coming in for a regular attack.
Like you, I've heard the messages that are supposedly coming out of Camp Erie. As you know, Red Talon gives a lot of freedom to its local partners. Freedom is what we're about. If someone at Camp Erie has overstepped their bounds, we'll deal with that, I promise you. Stirring up contention between survivors is not our way. Baez wants to fight. I just want to fix things.
We have a truckload of zombies coming in.
Oh, he interrupted me. Let me execute him. The camera went crazy for a moment. Oh, he's not dead. It was like he was playing possum. That's funny.
I thought that thing would never fall down.
Okay, now we can get this guy.
It's not over yet!
We'll attract zombies if we keep up this racket.
We're gonna attract zombies if we keep up this racket. Very, very insightful.
Won't work.
Oh, that's right. I don't have maxed out close combat. That is something we are still working on. Ooh, a sample. Why are you so tired? Oh, you have heavy carry. That's why. Wow. It's always something.
I need a breather.
Well, you know what? Looks like Eric is going back in because Eric is now beat up. Just do a quick look around the base. Oh my god. When you have heavy carry and a stamina penalty, you run out of stamina fast. Hey, look at this. You can like barely even go anywhere. He interrupted me out of midair. These zombies. We still have not cleared out the remaining zombies, really. Fine. Let's go look for the remaining zombies. Okay, so nobody in the back. Oh, I hear somebody.
We got lucky. Let's figure out a better way to handle the next one.
No, I think the BFG handled them pretty nicely.
Big denial of what's happening here at Camp Erie? Look, that asshole doesn't know the first thing about this place. The mines are fucking real. Trust me.
She sounds pissed. I'm not sure I blame her. I can barely lift this.
You know, that's an interesting subject. Like, it's like in the zombie apocalypse, if Red Town is forcing you to mine, but they feed you and they give you housing, I mean, wouldn't that be preferable to basically being trapped? But we haven't figured out what to give this guy as a skill. I mean, like, wouldn't that be preferable to being in constant danger? It's like, I don't know. I have trouble relating to Cammy. We have any objectives? No, we don't. Oh, we have a... You know, I think I'm just gonna burn this infestation and then call it quits. Because, like, I really want to get this episode loading up because it's much later in the day and it takes a while to get them going. And then on top of that, I'm not entirely sure what to do. I'll need some time to think in between episodes. A distraction.
We are abandoning our efforts here. Care to assist in our withdrawal? The time has come for us to move on. Anything you could offer to help us on our way would be much appreciated.
I'm not sure about this one.
An hour to do that quest, huh? So that wasn't the end of their quest. Interesting. So there might actually be something There might be something worthwhile to them after all. So let's go ahead and burn that. So that's what we're going to do next episode. We're going to be helping out those weirdo guys. But yeah, let's burn this infestation and then call it quits. Gotta remember I'm on...
Looks like I got here just in time.
Let's go ahead and call in the sniper support to deal with this guy.
My turn.
There we go. A bunch of bloaters. That's annoying. So I'm not on Mackie, meaning the car is a lot noisier. Meaning the car is a lot less safe. If that's something you actually do... Okay, there's the screamer. See if we can get him out of the house. Climb over the fence all sneaky-like. What do we got over there? Plague-Ord, but no Juggernaut. Looks like they heard that. And we were successful. One of the things I'm going to do, I've been making a lot of critical videos of Undead Labs, and I still have more to say about it. I still have more critical things to say, but I'm probably going to make a positive video. I'm going to talk about the things I did like, the changes to the game that I approve of. Just because I don't want to just say negative things, though I do excel at saying negative things. I am more of a deconstructor than I am a constructor. I typically learn by taking things apart. However, there are definitely some things they have added into the game that I approve of, besides Nightmare Zone. Though Nightmare Zone is, without a doubt, the top thing I approve of. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to sign out. I'm losing track of what I'm doing in this episode. Okay, so we did today was kind of a variety episode. Like, we did a little bit of everything. Like, we burned some infestations, we did some quests, we tested all of the guns except for one. We have all of the critical response weapons in terms of the guns tested except for the lightweight Glock. That's the only one remaining. And after that, we'll just have to do the melee weapons. I am curious to see how the high-angle rescue hatchet handles a Plague-Art, just because it has really good stats. But next episode, we are going to do Lab Rats.
On my way.
Say goodbye. I have a feeling something bad is going to happen. I don't know. It's a time-sensitive mission. Just gives me the impression that something's going to go down. Looks like we're going to need to call some supplies in. We're low on medicine and ammo, but yep, we could do that another time. At any rate, that is the end of this episode. Finally, kind of got an idea of what's going on again after taking my day off. Like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future State of K2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.